All right. I do not have works from Coral, Jennifer, Jessica. I didn't get anything from you. Joan, Joanne, Kathleen, Sheila, Susan Lally,
Ooh.
and that would be it. So, if any of those are out there,
What
okay.
about Bill? Did Bill send you
Bill
his?
did send something in, yeah, and some AI stuff, of course.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now where do I go on this damn thing?
You
Oh,
see
share.
that share screen.
Okay, share. Here we go. Right.
Yeah, this is like Groundhog Day
I know. All over again.
all over again.
God.
Where are we going
I gotta
here?
move this away. I gotta now. Oh, jeepers! Now move too much around. Blue Floral. That's where the whole thing is. Come on. Here we go. Here it comes. Okay, right up to the top. Slideshow from the beginning. Here we go. Okay.
there we go.
So we have a couple pieces from previous weeks, but neither Joan nor Kathleen are here, but we'll take a look.
I'm here.
Who's that? Kathleen? Oh, you're here? Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the car, but I'm, you know.
Well, don't look at the slideshow if you're driving.
Yeah.
All right, this was Jones, and again, some of these people may see the critique on the recording, so keep your comments decent, all right? So Joan did a particularly nice job on the clouds and sky, and she got the buildings all in there like a little train set. Looks great.
It does look like very good.
And Kathleen was not in class, I don't think, that day, but
Oh, look at
came out
this.
with a nice,
Yeah, that's got real
Up and
character.
downhill.
yeah,
Sky.
Very nice.
Sky is nice.
Shadows.
yeah,
Thank
nice tree, nice spooky tree over there, and
Yes, she did the spooky tree. I love it.
yeah,
Thank you.
good,
Yeah.
good,
The
good.
sky is phenomenal.
Yeah, I like that peachy sky. It kind of picks up
Very
the
nice.
church color.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been driving around in the morning a lot, looking at the sky, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
it's got pink. So I figured out, put a pink sky.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Great.
Looks great.
Good stuff, Kathleen. Good.
Thank you.
And the
Um,
road, the shadows on the road look so real.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
amazing.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
really nicely done.
yeah, and a little bit of dry brush on the road to give it some texture. Yep.
Very nice.
Sure. All right. So this, wow, I thought this was really nasty. But
Gee, I wonder who assigned it.
well, the picture came from one of you, but I'm not ratting out that person.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's good. It was just the blues. Well, we
Angle.
all, so many of you did no background and then put in a background, and you would send me two versions. So we'll see a couple of those. But it's
I
a
thought
very
this was pretty fantastic to do. A little overwhelming, but beautiful.
it's very dense, and you gotta keep your wits about you because you can get really lost. But I think these came out pretty well. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of art history, blah, blah, blah.
Good.
Chilled Hassam, and I'm sorry this isn't clearer. This is a little watercolor. He painted up on the coast of Maine, an American Impressionist, and he just drops in these colors and just paints the greens around them.
Mm.
A little bit of ocean, kind of a stormy sky. Nice
It's a
piece.
stormy sky.
Yeah.
Wow, pretty.
Beautiful. Really nice.
And of course, if you're looking for color and bold compositions,
Yeah.
can't
Mhm.
get better than Matisse.
Yep.
And then this one's interesting. In Matisse's older, he had developed arthritis. And so near the end of his life, he was drawing with this pencil thing very loosely on the walls, you can see. And then these kinds of cutouts, he would draw and someone else would cut them out for him. And
Wow.
they're really fun.
That's interesting.
I can't imagine being accurate with that.
But that's what, he didn't have to be, like whatever.
Yeah, whatever came out.
Yeah.
If you're Matisse in your old age, who cares, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Agreed. Yeah.
All right, there's a little bit of reflected glass right here, but otherwise, this is Charles Reed is a noted. He's died now, but a noted
Yeah.
watercolorist and teacher, and I just love the way he splashes these colors in, and he really doesn't define the flowers much at all.
Mm,
But
beautiful.
Mhm.
that's the
Love
way
it.
I like to paint.
Yeah.
And this one by Chip Chadbourne, who painted it
Mussels.
up in Maine. And,
That's really nice. Look through the window, it's really nice.
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
This is like guess the location.
Yeah.
Mussels,
This is actually
evergreens.
Nova Scotia.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Really?
Mm.
Cosmos, mussels, a can of what's that? What's that? Is that red pepper or something? The cayenne?
Yeah, red pepper flakes. Yeah. that's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
Oh,
looks
Can't be
Loved a glass
bad.
of wine. It's perfect.
The wine, yeah.
It looks so beautiful.
like. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's got all this food stuff, and then this looks like it's like a can with his paintbrushes in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a tomato
Old
can. Like
tomato can, yeah.
yeah.
And what's in the foreground? The plate. What's that supposed to be?
Those are mussels.
Mussels.
Mussels. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
with
the
the
mussel.
dark shells and the orange meat in the
Yeah,
center.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
that's a
love that
crusty
can with
thing
with
of
the
bread.
brush. Yeah, very cool.
Mm.
Sheila, you joined us?
Yes, I'm here.
Gotcha. You missed, let me go back one. You know Charles
Uh,
Reed?
That's Charles Reed. Oh, I know Charles Reed very well. I know
Look at
that.
the way he
artist.
does flowers.
He
isn't
always
it?
paints that duck is often in his paintings.
Yeah. yeah.
And also, you see how he's
Oh,
and he likes to put three things at a time combined.
Yeah.
That's the fruit and the cup, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He has this theory of threes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It looks haphazard, but it's not at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite something, especially when you look at the blurry colors that just drop in here. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Lovely.
drop in is he's just terrific at that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched a video of him and that's how he does it. He just drops it in.
yep.
Yes,
Yep.
and it drips. The drips even look good.
yeah.
Right. So from now on, just leave your drips alone. They'll
I know.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
painting upright.
yeah.
He's
Hey,
painting
Ned,
at a pretty.
Yeah.
do you think he uses hot press?
No
No.
cold press. No cold press.
Which is the smooth one? I get them.
That's the hot press.
That's
Yeah,
hot press.
yeah.
Hot press.
Oh, because the
No, I think he
blending.
uses- I cold press. I think
Yeah, I
But
think
he doesn't really lay out the composition. I'll start up here, he says, and maybe I'll go here.
oh yeah, yeah. And there may have been 10 other apples to the left of this, but he goes, I guess I'm not going to fit them all in, so whatever.
So I know
Yeah.
he's like that, Dad, right? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll fit. You're going to make a sketch? Oh, well, I guess that's good for you, he says.
I know.
That is
And
cool.
everybody in the class is
Wonderful.
going, but I'm supposed to do it good.
Thank you, Sheila, for your memories of him. Classic
He's a
painter.
good guy.
All right, and he and Chip Chadbourne were good friends and painted together, so they have that same loose style. And
Tell. Yeah.
okay, so now moving to Eric Weigart misspelled it. It's Gardt, but
Mhm.
mistake.
I love it.
He's an American Watercolor Society artist, and he's another one that just splashes it in there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
I need to learn to do that.
Washington State. He does a lot of teaching. This is another one of Cosmos. I mean,
Wow.
boy,
I love
boy.
his treatment of the bottom. It's like you can tell if it's on a table or what the heck it's on.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any difference. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glass
A
vase
vase.
down here, right? And a
Yeah,
cup.
yeah.
He had a workshop on Martha's Vineyard
A
back.
very limited palette.
Did he
No,
really, Joe?
no, the limit is great.
Huh.
Nice.
Pretty, very pretty.
And here's another one.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah.
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 And if you tried to think of the sequence, he throws in all those yellows first, and the rest of the page is white. And then he starts dropping in some shadows on this, and right at the end, he starts putting in all this dark stuff. the way, some of you did on around your flowers. So it's
Yeah.
it's tough to keep it all in balance sometimes, but this is a
And the
good
wall.
example.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful mess. It's
Yeah. Yeah, right. And I got one more of his, and then we'll move on with again, when you do a dark background, jeepers.
Huh.
Yeah.
And to keep it so loose, even up in here, you feel like there's a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
I like his
Pretty,
limited
pretty-
palette.
Hello, Bob. I'm in a class.
What's that?
Talking to somebody.
I'm sorry, that's my husband.
Okay, I thought it was Joan calling you. I think Joan's in here.
No, that's Bob.
I haven't said anything.
All right, we're gonna move on now. Now we'll go to this was our source picture, and so we'll move on from here. Okay, Janet is. Can you guys see both pictures? Because
Yeah.
Two of them, yeah.
Yes.
okay,
Light
good.
and dark.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, so she's one said I took a picture before I jumped in on the background, and then I did the second one. So
Yeah.
Two of them. Wow.
Yeah, they're both very nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I actually like the dark one
I think
Yeah,
I do too.
definitely.
more. Yeah.
You added more detail in some of the flowers too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like
Like
the
the little
Oh,
the darks in there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No,
Very
nice piece. Nice piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very
Yeah.
balanced.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I'd love to ask how she made that dark, rich blue purple color. Is that
like ultramarine, and maybe alizarin. Yeah.
could be. I just don't. Was it the same ultramarine that was this, or did she try that phthalo? I have no idea.
That
Oh,
might be
okay.
Payne's gray. That looks like a Payne's gray.
Yeah.
Which I actually love that color. It
Okay.
gets bashed a lot in this class, but
Just don't admit to it.
especially by Bill.
I've worn out more than one tube of that.
All right, here we go. Okay, Kathy is on with us tonight, so this is her. isn't it?
Oh,
very
Nice.
Those
Lovely.
are great.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Look at the color. Wow.
two versions
Very
too.
And the two versions again. Interesting.
The violet one is incredible. Yeah. I mean, the other
Yeah.
one's great too, but the violet against all that. Wow.
And the plate is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does look like a gold rim on that plate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
did a wonderful job on that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I like
Kathy,
that she
you
put the little round bells in,
Yep.
or whatever they,
Hey,
Oh,
They
don't
were
know what-
blooms that were.
I
had-
left them out, but
I never saw them.
I never
Like
saw them either.
Yeah.
Like little buds, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
The
Flowers are just beautiful. Really
Yeah, you did a
gorgeous.
really good job
I felt like I had moments of brilliance and then moments of disaster.
on that.
oh no.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Your brilliance sure outnumber the disaster. And
Oh yeah.
you have the nice glass vase down at the bottom too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the stems and the flower stems. I like that touch.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Wow,
this one I
that's-
think, but this is an impossible subject, and why do I bother even trying it? And then you guys come up with great solutions. So I'm very heartened by it. Good.
Did she?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it.
Okay. And Gina, again,
Ooh, Gina.
Lovely.
See the
Wow.
softness of this.
and she added, but this is so full the way it is. You can see that she added a little bit of darks, just like up in here and here. So it's not like she had to do a whole lot, and maybe down in the corner.
She put it in a pot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like a plain pot,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Dang.
It looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Colors work
Flowers
together
made
really
of
nicely.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Very, very subtle, soft.
Really nice. I love the way the composition is so full. It pushes out against all the edges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
soft colors, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go, Barb.
Nice. Gorgeous.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
me.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just decided I didn't think it was a plate. I just decided it was a big vase, and so I just put stems down into it.
Okay.
Oh,
fine.
Yeah.
Nice, balances it nicely.
Fine.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and you put in the color in the background near the end.
I started with it.
Did you really?
I did. Because I looked at your video because I wasn't in the class,
Oh,
and you kept talking about how awful it was to put that dark in. So I started with the sort of the lilac-y color,
yeah.
but then I had to go back in and darken it a little bit. And you can kind of tell that I had to do that. But
That's all right. Wow, good
Yeah,
for you.
that's
Good
good.
for you.
Nice.
There's more than one
Flowers
way
are
to
great.
skin a cat, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it fills the space so beautifully.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It does.
And another violet background, which is really beautiful.
Yeah, your background's beautiful.
Yeah.
You've got that mottled look. It's gorgeous.
And I like the pinks you got in here, Barbara, like a little bit in here, then
Mhm.
obviously the reds down in here. Nice to see the reds jumping in.
Yeah.
I love the way you drew the flowers. They're
Yeah.
really,
thanks.
really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
beautiful. Yeah.
very
Very
good.
pleasing.
I didn't think I was going to like this, but I really did enjoy it in the end.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got next. Kirk, here we come.
Aha.
Whoa.
Wow,
Nice.
that's lovely.
There.
Great color. Very
Yeah, I like your
All
choice,
the
the
muted
choice
blues
of
are so
colors.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I was telling Ned in my email to him when I said it, I had a big green blob in the middle, so I started adding branches and leaves and
Oh, it's a great idea.
I think
Yeah,
it
it
looks
just-
terrific.
Cut
That,
it up a little bit. Yeah.
that dark area is very interesting.
thanks.
Yeah.
Very moody.
You made it interesting. But
Oh.
your limited palette is beautiful. It's
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that I've always had trouble doing flowers.
So Kirk,
Yeah.
you must have done, would you say
Wow.
you spent quite a bit of time after class working on it?
I actually started this Thursday before
you-
the weekend.
That was smart.
And I'd done all the
Smart.
yellows before
Okay.
our class. So I kind of, because I had family in town over the weekend. I was just nervous about getting it going. And so if I blew it, I could start again. But yeah, I ended up getting a lot of it done Thursday and Friday before.
Oh, good.
Smart idea.
Good for you. And you, by starting with the yellows, that was smart because it's one of the lighter colors. So that
Right.
works out well.
Yep.
Good.
I like the hydrangea. They're pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It has like a look like autumn too. It looks a lot like autumn. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I tried to go with a little bit bolder, to keep the colors bold and a little
Yeah.
crisp. So
Good for you. Great. Yeah, nice breakthrough on it for that. Yeah, and the way you went back into the greens and made these extra leaves and twigs and stuff, it really breaks it up nicely.
thanks.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
This is where the background really makes the flowers pop.
Yeah, no
Yeah, that's
kidding.
amazing.
Yeah, they really stand out. It's like you
Ooh.
can touch them.
It
Yeah.
looks three-dimensional, almost
It
looks
looks like
it's
a
made
Yeah.
of
lithographic. It's
fabric.
absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
They're really pretty.
Yeah.
Really dramatic colors, especially with the background. It almost it
Yeah,
reminds me
I
of like
like
a
that
beautifully
background.
crafted wallpaper, like that.
Yeah.
Like I can see this on a wallpaper. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You got your leaf to turn nicely too, so it didn't look just like the blob, but it looked like mine. Like,
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, the
unbelievable.
height- so good too. I love it.
Hayden, you're on with us tonight, right? I think she is. She's got to unmute herself.
Oh,
Pretty sure she's in here.
maybe she dropped off for a second. Oh no, there she is.
She's
Yeah.
in. She's in.
She looks like she stepped away. It looks like a chair is empty.
Ah,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh,
That's too bad. Whoops. Wait a minute. I'm getting ahead. Okay.
Hey, whose is this?
This is Hayden.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah.
I like the way the petals are defined without
Mm.
looking cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still look real even though each petal is defined.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah,
It does.
It does, yeah.
It does. Very good. Very good. Okay. This is Linda's.
Oh,
Oh, very pretty.
Pretty colors.
wow. I like the way you just put it there with no vase. It's like just a bouquet. It's gorgeous.
Floating flowers.
Yeah, you
Yes,
know what?
exactly.
Good for you.
I like the way your flowers and the background connect.
Yeah.
It unites it all. I had a lot of trouble with all the blue, different blues and greens.
So,
Yeah, that's
The
gorgeous.
blues are lovely though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so Linda, do you add more blue to the background, or was it mostly just these extra sort of
I started, well, my first one, I left it white.
which is this one?
This I just added to in a second attempt.
Okay.
And that's why I left the plate out, because I didn't think my first plate was particularly good. So because I had the knowledge of what you were doing with the background in your picture, I put a light blue wash in before I even started the flower.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, really? Great.
so that's very effective.
Yeah. Very.
Well, I knew I needed something because for me, I guess the white was just a little bit too stark.
Mhm.
So anyway, it
So
was.
did you put the blue everywhere except for that white flower on the left?
Yes, although on the right, in between the sunflower and whatever that blue thing is at the bottom, I realized it was a little bit lighter, but I didn't think that I'd go back in and make it deeper because I knew that it might not work well. So anyway, yeah, I just
Yeah.
It's
Good,
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful.
it was fun to do them. It really was. It was fun to do.
Yeah, I like the additions here, the way this coming out, it locks the piece in to
It
the
needed
margins.
more, but I didn't want to be late sending, so I sent it differently. Why I worked on it more and then sent it again. So
good.
thank you for putting them
Good,
both
good.
in.
All right, nice. Thank you for sharing all that. That's great. Good.
Very pretty.
Emil.
Pretty.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, beautiful. Very
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Look at that.
Look at
The
that
vase
glass
is beautiful.
vase.
The vase.
Nice, Emil. Looks like it's flying away. I don't know why.
Wonderful.
Man, that is just beautiful.
That's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love the different, you've got different blues.
Yeah.
I had trouble differentiating
I couldn't
the
get
different blue flowers. You did that so well.
Thank you.
yeah.
beautiful.
I was really trying hard to make them just, individual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
So Emil, when you left class, did you have this light blue background in yet, or did you put that in later?
Just put it in at the last minute. After I got a lot of the flowers done, I used my big fat squirrel brush.
Yeah.
And just went like this and just danced around so I wouldn't disturb all the colors.
Yeah.
A couple of them I had to redo because it got too watered out by the color in the background. But yeah, I was pleased with
Well,
that.
it's good, because you have such strong darks here and here, you really couldn't have had some of the dark purples, things that we saw in other people would have gotten too much.
Yeah, it's I'm pleased with the color that I used, and I tested it. I don't know how many times, and showed it to my wife, and I said, "What do you think about this?" She said, "I don't know. It's your painting." Come on, I need your help. I need your suggestions. So anyway,
It's wonderful.
So is this on
What
Facebook
colors
now?
did you use for the glass for that vase?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Say again, what?
What colors did you use to make that glass vase?
Actually, what I did is I used cobalt blue and a little bit, tiny bit of alizarin to kind of make it a grayish color. And then I varied as I was putting the strokes in. I put Chinese white. I mixed Chinese white into the swirly mixture there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It works beautifully.
Yeah,
Yep.
you captured that.
The orange flowers are on fire. They look like flames.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that green on that one too. It looks so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, the green-
I also think the differentiation between the yellow flowers and the orange flowers.
Mhm.
So it gave a little more variety, and the orange looks really good with the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
And that hydrangea on the left is beautiful too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Thank
did that so well.
Yep, gorgeous.
It has so much life. It really
Kind of
does.
reminds me a little bit of Van Gogh's sunflowers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So Emil, is this on Facebook now?
Not yet. It will be.
Thanks, Emil. I'm glad you listened.
I took my very intelligent, beautiful friend's advice, and I held out with bated breath. So,
Good for you. And the plate came out wonderfully too. Wow.
Ned, that was really killing me. I was really thinking I had to erase the whole thing and make it bigger. But then when I put the background to the right of that, it kind of just melds in. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little
Well,
worried
good.
about that.
Good. All right. Well, good. I think we have
Beautiful.
Lee coming up.
Beautiful.
What?
Wow. My goodness. What happened here?
Wow.
This reminds me, who's the portrait artist that did Michelle Obama with all the flowers in the background?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie Wyland.
Right. Yes. Good. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't it
That's
remind you of
incredible.
that?
wow.
It's beautiful, and you can find all the flowers from
There
the
they
photo
are.
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
This
there.
one, that one, this one.
Oh,
the blue one.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Beautiful.
That's
Very
amazing.
nice.
Wow.
Oh my God. Just-
Got some imagination. That's all I gotta say.
That's terrific.
Yeah, it's
He's
pretty
absolutely
fantastic.
incredible.
and the yellow or yellow orange background works wonderfully, you know.
That does work well.
And Ned, did she say that she was an illustrator? Because she does such an illustrative style. I love that part of it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Lee. Lee, speak up. I think she's here.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Or did she say she was? I thought I saw her on the list.
Yeah, anyway,
Maybe she's going to listen to it later. Anyway, yeah.
that's what I see. Yeah.
She always comes up with these really, really creative solutions.
Really?
Oh, who can
Check
find
out
who
the
can find the
bird.
succulent? Look at the succulent.
Where?
Can you
Yeah.
find it? Look
And
for
the-
it. Can you see
And the
it?
bird in the upper left.
Oh, yeah.
In the center of the paint.
Oh my
Yeah,
Right in
goodness.
the
yeah.
center is the succulent. That's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. And the fan, who would have thought to put that in?
Wow.
Wow, this is just amazing. It's just wonderful. Good, good. All right, Lee, you got us again. All right, Ellen, and Ellen is
Ooh, yeah.
here. She's here.
Oh
tonight.
wow.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
I
this
love
is
that.
like a Japanese style, like a flare, Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, the leaves are gorgeous.
Yeah, I like the way she did those. Beautiful
Oh,
lines coming off all over.
the vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touches so perfect.
Really
Yeah.
soft palette. Pretty.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love the colors. Yeah.
Now
Wow.
she
Wonderful.
wrote me and said she's got a little bit of sickness, so she wasn't really able to finish it the way she wanted to. But boy, it's pretty nice the way it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
It's lovely.
I love it.
I wouldn't touch it. It's beautiful. Yeah.
I agree. It's lovely.
Yeah, but you guys are right. You know, she just added all these extra.
Yeah, I like
branches,
those.
which is
Yeah, and
so-
it unifies the whole
oh yeah,
look.
yeah. It's just beautiful. It's they're so rhythmic and yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was ceramic painter.
Very beautiful.
very nice. Yeah, I love it when you guys are bold enough and confident enough to just try different things. It works out. The solutions are wonderful. All right, Linda, I think we've got a two version here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm glad you told me to take the picture first.
Oh, they're equally great.
I love both, but my
I do
favorite,
too.
I think my favorite is the one on the right for sure. I love
Oh,
the
really? That's funny. I kind of like
Yeah.
the left, but
I
yeah.
kind of like
funny.
the violet.
I think the background color pulls everything together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does unify it a little bit because I was lost in there.
But you know what? The one on the left has a lot of energy.
Yeah, I like the one.
I like the way you drag the flowers, kind of because of the angle, the way those vines are dropping is very
nice.
very realistic.
Yeah.
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 That was a really nice touch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Really pretty.
Very good. Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. I love the colors.
Ned, do you put these side by side or do people send them to you that
Well,
way?
they send them one by one, but then I put them
Okay.
side by side rather than
Oh, okay. Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Linda, very nice job, and wow, very, very
It's
nice.
just
Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Check this
Oh,
out.
wow.
Ooh.
If I could
density to this
if I
one.
could have put this on a white background, I would have, because I'm sensing that these darks are blending in with the screen.
Mm.
A little bit of an edge there. This is
Yeah.
really
Strong.
Yeah.
strong and full of energy.
Looks like pastel.
I was just gonna say,
I
it
was
looks
gonna
like
say, it looks
pastels.
like
Yeah.
pastel.
Yeah.
No, it's water. It started out as watercolor. I wasn't happy with it, so I just started throwing gouache on it. I really had a lot of fun creating it. There's a lot of texture in it because I
Yeah.
tried
Yeah.
using
Yeah. Very
300-pound watercolor paper,
Okay.
which
Wow.
the paper it has a lot of texture that I
Wow.
wasn't
Like up in,
anticipating.
yeah.
But it kind of it's different than what I usually do, so that made me happy anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
It looks
gouache would
like
be like
fabric.
this. The gouache would be this light blue here, some of the yellows, the kind of highlights, right?
Yeah, I tried to be looser,
Uh-huh.
which isn't easy for me.
Yeah.
But it was just fun. It was a fun one
Yeah,
to
it
do.
looked like you had a great time with it.
Cool.
I like it. You know what it looks like? You could put this. You could make this as a ceramic thing to a kitchen. It's like
Yeah.
ceramic tiles. Oh, I love those ceramic tiles. They always fascinate me.
Yeah.
This is just beautiful.
So
Yeah.
Don,
Paper.
I'd keep up with that 300 pound if you know
Yes.
if you have some and can afford it.
Yeah, I bought it years ago and never was kind of afraid of it, and it's been sitting downstairs in my studio, so I figured I would give it a try. And this is pretty big. I think it's 12 by 16. It's
Okay.
bigger than I usually
yeah.
work too.
Good. Yeah, and because it's 300 pound, it doesn't ripple. You know, you can really beat it up with a lot of color and a lot of water.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers of paint on this.
Donna, what brand name? I know you said 300 pound, but what brand name?
Arches. Just arches.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
the texture is really like a rough texture,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it says cold press on it, but because it's so heavy.
Did you paint the background black?
I did.
Yeah, I love it.
It's navy. It's a lot of different colors to make the black.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But I like the darkness to bring out how bright the flowers are.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really worked.
Good. Yeah. Very nice.
Well, thank you. Everybody's work is outstanding today.
Okay, Karen, you ready?
No, I'm not.
But Karen,
Oh,
this
but
is I have her still life coming up next.
Oh.
Karen, tell us about this.
How did we get
Actually-
this snow?
actually, I think Lee and I went off on the same tangent.
Now these
Wow.
are two submissions, so I put them side by side.
Ned, Ellen just asked to be let in
Oh, rats.
just now.
Yeah, okay.
Jackie, come here.
I'm going through my list and I
The one you put it through a window pane, that is just so cool.
Well,
we go.
actually what happened was I was trying to do the project and I just was overwhelmed. And I just couldn't get into it. And I sent him a version of what I did. And we'll talk about that if he put it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
But
Yeah.
I did these and I took pictures of things I just had seen online so that in the future I wanted to try to do them because I like them. So I said, let me just go off and do my thing. So that's what I wanted to practice painting raindrops on a window pane.
Yeah, well, that's
Which
great.
look great.
And that was cool. And then I saw this winter, creepy, mystical winter scene. I said, oh, let me try that. And that and then I just kind of went by the wayside with the flowers, but you'll see what I ended up doing.
So you were like the kid that left the room and did something else in the other.
I was naughty.
Oh,
wow, that's
nice.
That's got real
What I started out doing was doing practicing individual flowers. And then I said, oh my goodness, I just don't want to be bothered. It was so intricate. I said, you know what? I'm just going to do something. And I tied them together in a way and I call it falling flowers.
Very pretty.
Well done.
Good for
Your
you.
base is nice.
I was just practicing. The flowers are hard, very hard, but you guys really did some phenomenal job.
I like the way you showcased each of the flowers by themselves. They have their own space, but you tie them in with the vines, the vines, the stems.
Yeah.
Right. And it started out as just a practice of individuals. And then I said, oh my goodness, how am I going to get these all together? And I just couldn't even fathom it, so I just added the stems and called it falling flowers. They were falling down to the plate.
Karen, Karen, it's not falling flowers. It's like somebody in a celebration has just picked the whole bouquet up and threw it up.
The pink is a really nice addition. The pink is really nice.
Yes.
I love the pink, yeah.
Pink, thank you.
Karen, you were really busy this week. That's great. Good for you.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. When the spirit moves you, it moves you.
All right. Here
Thank
we go.
you.
All right. Sylvia, yours is coming up next. Wow. Boy.
Oh,
beautiful.
Lovely.
Wow.
So pretty.
Really pretty.
I like your background.
Well, I love the way this area is dissolving too.
Yeah.
Those dark greens are just beautiful. There's so many different colors in there.
Yeah. The dissolving is that I ran out of time and ideas for inventing something for that space because I couldn't make it the way it was in the photograph, and that.
So
I think it's pretty.
Very, very.
What I found, I cheated, Ned. I didn't do a value sketch because the the photograph was so brilliant. And I thought, well, yellow and blue, this will be this. It's so obvious. Well, I learned my lesson. I couldn't figure out the light focus.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem. And that's why I got stuck because I wanted to make them sort of more dimensional, but then I put the shadow in the wrong place and then I do another one. So it's a little inconsistent in the middle and the side, and there's no.
It was tough. The photograph did not have that spotlight effect that does make it easier to make things three-dimensional. But you've done a nice job. Right
The background's lovely.
I think it's really pretty.
Dropping in these darks, as someone else said right at the beginning, that these darks are fantastic.
Sunflowers, great. Yeah, I worked hard.
They're really strategically placed to show off the flowers.
Yeah.
Darks.
Right. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, good note. Sylvia, very nice job.
Thank you.
I mean, these can be like nightmarish struggles, then you step back and go, well, that actually, hey, that came out pretty good.
I like that you described it as this misty haze where I stopped.
Yeah, that corner is actually very beautiful.
Yeah.
And your multicolor background is really lovely.
Yeah, kind of
Lovely.
pinky up here and
Lovely.
purpley down
Yeah.
here.
I cheated there too. Because I thought, oh, he always makes a sky. And so this time I'll make a sky first, and then I'll So I was ready ahead of the game. I already had a piece of paper with blotches of color, an underpainting, and then because I never have time, so I cheated. Hello's right.
Yeah, no, there's no cheating in this. It's all
But what I like, Ned, about you and the way you paint, you're very relaxed and I'm very tight. So, and you could do it all in two hours and you're done. And it's free. So that's why I like being in this class.
Good. I hope it's pushing you in a direction you like. That's great. I can make it seem like it's relaxed. I'll tell you this one had me in knots the night before. I go, I'm not really sure where I'm going to start this thing, but
especially when you decided on that palette, I thought that was really hard.
Yeah. I think I think about, like, for me, about 4:30 in the morning when I'm sort of lying there half asleep, I say, okay, how am I going to do this? And I kind of walk myself through it. And then once I do that, then I'm ready to go in the morning. But when I went to bed that night, I said, I don't know how this is going to come out. I want you to know that, these things don't roll down my arm. They come with some struggle too. So
they sure seem to.
For those of you who aren't in the studio, Ned has 2 pages front and back with times. 10:01 to 10:03.
Oh, really?
10:15 to 10:20. He's got a lesson plan every single week. And
oh God, I've never even noticed all that.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, he's prepared.
I'm not surprised.
Well, good job, Ned.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Doug, we got yours coming up here.
Oh,
Wow.
Wonderful.
And this is a really impressive group of paintings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This reminds me of like something from France. Like I got that French.
Van Gogh.
Yes.
I do the yellow background because I remember talking about coordinating colors. So I just decided to.
Hey, Doug. Wow.
Oh, wow. That's a great color for the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic job. Really. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I like all the white spaces you left
Yeah.
in between the flowers.
I do that. I don't know. I kind of do that.
Great job.
This came out well. We've had purples and blues, and here's a yellow background. I mean, it works. Like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a very nice job with the plate and the angle of it. It's
Yeah.
It takes up more of the bottom than any of the others.
Very nice.
You did a very nice job on that.
And that leaf, oh, hey, look at the leaf going off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
This was a fun painting.
You had fun. You can see that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Very nice, Zane. Really nice.
All right. Anne Marie, we got you coming up.
I've got to go.
Woo!
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty colors.
Wow.
Oh,
I like how they just pop.
Yeah, that pops big time.
wow, that's the fuchsia background against the flowers. Wow, that's all those violets and oh God.
Pretty background, too.
Yeah, and I like all the model, the water edges and things like that. It enlivens it.
Anne-Marie, did you water the background, like make it put water down first?
No, I didn't. I used a squirrel brush, which I normally wouldn't do, but I found that the pointed, it has a nice point, so I was able to work into the, the spaces around the flowers, and then, get a lot of paint on at once, so that I get that blending.
Yeah. Well, that's just
But I was afraid it was too dark, but I decided just to leave it. I was at that point, I felt I was going to do more harm than good by trying to pull
Yeah.
some off.
Well, you've got different, different values in the background, some lighter areas in the upper right, middle tones here, and then darker down here. So the variety is good,
Yeah.
It's such an interesting feel to it, the whole picture. It really does. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Has a little bit of a surreal vibe to it.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I really, I love it.
I think each flower feels very special.
Yeah.
Yes.
Each one is like, you can really focus on an individual flower. I like that.
And
And
the
the
plate,
plate
the
the
plate
point about
pulls
this,
the flowers together. I mean, the plate just mimics the flowers. It's gorgeous.
and,
Yeah.
and the squirrel brush, because it's so precise and has those little tiny areas, it defines the flowers so beautifully. So the leaves, the petals of the flowers and the stamens and what have you, they really come out. And I think that's probably because of that brush, right?
Oh, it could be, yeah. It's
That's
also
lovely.
it's also the touch. Like with that brush, you can do so much with it.
Yeah.
But more so with that brush, I think. With my experience. But
And the plate looks like somebody's wedding china on a
Yeah.
gold rim plate.
Yeah,
That's
I think
great.
the plate pulls it together. I
Yeah.
like.
With the gold, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Bill Prickett
Thank
is
you. Please don't put bills on it.
coming. He's going to watch this. He's in New York
Wow.
City. He's going to watch this on the recording.
I love
Very
the
loose.
background.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
We got a bright blue.
and blues and
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
very dramatic.
nice and bold, really going on. And this is Doug. You remember he's got a pretty big piece of paper too.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's got a nice sense of volume.
Yep. Yeah.
His yellow flowers are really great.
Oh.
Yeah, they've got a lot of energy.
Yeah, they energy. Yeah,
And their positioning is all different. They're beautiful.
Yeah. And this one.
And the pink in the flowers focuses
Yeah.
you. That is creating some center of interest because
Yeah.
it's different than the other flowers.
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
And the whites in this case work out. Leaving this white
yeah.
pretty well because there's so many dark blues and dark greens in here. You don't want to darken up the whole damn thing. So this is a nice balance.
Mhm.
Love the left background, the green, the way he washed it out. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then leaving the white edge, really very nice
Yeah.
contrast.
Right.
That- The angle of the plate somehow is strange. I don't know why it feels like the plate's in motion somehow. It wants to fly
Yeah.
across the front of the painting,
Okay.
which doesn't surprise me when it's Bill.
Yeah. So he sent
He
a
had an
couple.
AI picture that he followed.
He's got a couple AIs coming, but they're drawing. So
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
two different
Wow.
drawings.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
his AI stuff. I keep taking pictures of this so I can paint them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, these are gorgeous to paint.
And
Right.
is he drawing these or is
No,
the
he's telling the AI. He'll say, "There's this flower and that flower and an
and they-
ultramarine lily,
Yeah.
and in a vase or a plate because this one has a plate on there." He'll all the words that he uses are the cues. and
Wow.
the AI puts it all together, and then he prints it out on a piece of
Really?
paper.
so
Yeah.
he gets a kick out of that, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's
I-
Bill. He's very, his I don't know where his head is half the time, when you talk to him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's perfect for AI. He challenges AI.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like his watercolor. It looks very
Oh,
watercolor, very
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The top
Well
part,
done.
you feel the paint and
Yeah, I like that
and the
mottled green
transparency
around the
of it.
perimeter. It's nice
Yep.
without
Good.
totally filling in the entire square. Yeah, it's good.
All right, so Sharon, we got yours coming up.
Oh,
Lovely.
oh, beautiful.
That's great.
So I needed to be on some type of table. And oh my God, like 5 minutes before it had to go in, I changed the color of the table because I had it gray. I'm like, I don't like this color. So I quickly, if it looks wet, it's because it probably is.
But you use some of that brown you pulled into the vase too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, the
beautiful.
bottom of the vase could have had a little bit more distinction between that and the table, but I had a picture of like a corner with like a windowsill. And I still may add like the windowsill on the left side.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be, instead of just being stuck in the corner. But yeah, this one I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, like, oh my God, that right plant up in the top there. I'm like, I totally screwed that one up.
I disagree.
Well, I came back the next morning. You know how you look at your picture the next morning, and you're like, hey, that doesn't look that bad.
I think it gives you that shock of blue color and green.
Yeah, that weird
helps with the
green
whole
plant behind
composition.
it. I'm like, why did I even put that fern in? It doesn't look like it belongs there.
I
But
think it's lovely.
yeah,
Has
it
a
was
Van
fun,
Gogh
and the
feel.
color. It was nice to use those bright colors. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a lot of
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
And you did a
I
nice
think
job on
that-
this artichoke kind of thing. I don't know what it is.
Succulent,
Oh,
yeah.
succulent. Yeah.
And the little buttons. You have the little, buttons down there. Those.
Oh,
Those little
buds.
Yeah.
Buds.
Yeah.
They're buds.
I love the balance between
Yeah.
upper right, lower left, lower
Mhm.
right, upper left. The whole thing is beautifully balanced.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually really like the color around the perimeter, and I think I'm going to add, instead of that white wall, I'm going to add something. I like what everybody else did, so I will go back to this one and do something around the white.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon, what shade of blue did you use for those flowers?
Oh,
Was it a cobalt or was it
yes,
a?
it was cobalt blue. I didn't have cobalt blue. I bought a cobalt blue.
Yeah,
Didn't have it in my repertoire, and I like the cobalt.
yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't.
so
I don't
pretty.
have it either, and I just bought one, and I like that blue.
Yeah, it's just a brighter blue than the aqua, the ultra.
Ultra,
Yeah.
yeah.
It has
Yeah.
a little bit more of like a zip to it.
Yeah.
It's
Good.
I think it's my favorite blue of all the blues. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a true blue.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Very nice, Sharon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really
Pretty.
Here's Judy that got teased all Monday morning, and
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
good.
Very nice.
Judy, it's so good.
good finish, Judy.
Oh,
Vibrant.
yes.
Vibrant.
Yeah, very vibrant.
Yeah.
And soft at the same time.
Yeah.
Lilies are great.
yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And you worked into this after you left class, I'm sure. Judy, are you there?
Yeah, I mean, apparently I never saw those two little round things that everybody was seeing in the middle, so it's like a big black hole there. Yeah, I did, I did my usual ink pen.
Yeah, that was very effective on those flowers. Very effective.
With it. And then I couldn't figure out what to do with the background. So the last minute I said, okay, I'll just daub some
Color.
kind of whatever color I could put in, which somehow I preferred to the white. I don't know why.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful grayish, light grayish blue or whatever. I don't know. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It gives it atmosphere, that color. It's
Yeah,
not
I threw that in there.
floating. It's nice.
But mine looks so dauby, like dabby. Everybody else is so clean and nice. Mine looks like
No, your blues are
jungle out there. It's a jungle.
The blues are beautiful.
Judy, is that
Yeah.
does that pen if you did an ink drawing on white paper just with a pen and then dropped watercolor washes on top, would the pen lines bleed?
That depends on the
I'm
kind
not
of pen you
sure
use.
because I thought about that.
I don't
and-
think
If
so.
it's
It depends
permanent,
on
well,
the
permanent.
pen. It
Yeah, it does
depends
depend
on
on
if
the
it says permanent ink on it.
Yeah, I think I have to let it set overnight though, if you
I
do
think
it.
you're right.
Yeah.
You couldn't just do it and then put paint on it. It would
Yeah,
run.
yeah. Yeah.
Because your pen, you've got such a nice style. I've seen your drawings in class. Your pen drawings are lovely, and you could do that in pen, and just drop a little bit of color just for just for accents
And see how it comes. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
When I look at what you draw, it's get the basic lines of things, and then I work the drawing to death before, with you're right. The drawing part seems to be something that I really get into.
Yeah. So I would play it up. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do your paintings, but
Yeah.
that's a strength of yours, and it'd be interesting if
Yeah.
you could put that down and then put the colors on top and see if
Interesting.
they
Well,
held up.
Judy, I actually have seen they do sell ink pens for watercolor that don't run.
Really?
Yes,
yeah.
specifically, I've seen it. Mhm.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Amazon,
do. They
I
do.
think.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget. But there are different types of ink, but there are some that withstand watercolor on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
So it
thought.
wouldn't take much to just try it off on a scrap of paper and see how it looks,
Right.
Mhm.
But I think that's it for tonight because
Good. I have to go.
like I said, the number of
For
people.
heaven's sakes.
Hayden, did you get mine?
Yes, Hayden,
Yes.
you were
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
we
saw
were
it.
talking
And
about
did you not
yours.
did you not get mine, Ned?
Now who's that?
I didn't finish mine because I hurt my back. So
Yes, Ellen.
I have
Sure.
I have another hour or two of work to do on mine,
Gotta go.
which I'll try to do next week.
Yeah, wait, Hayden, and then
Did she, Hayden? Yeah, that without.
there's Linda. Yeah, Linda, we had you up. I mean, Ellen, we had you up.
No.
And then Hayden.
Hayden you went by her already.
You went
Yes,
by
yes,
her.
she is.
Yes.
There we go.
There she
There we
is.
go.
There she is. And Hayden, you were not you were away from your chair when we were talking about
Yeah,
this.
I got a important phone call. I had to run away. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So
This is gorgeous.
listen for the recording and just
Okay.
slide the
Ned,
thing
did you-
halfway through.
Oh, Ned, did you show mine? I haven't seen it. Come on.
Joan, I showed and Joan, yours didn't come through. You sent it to me with your iPhone.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to my email, but it never came to my email. And this
did you have
happened.
the same problem with mine?
This happened another week when at 8:15 the email finally comes to me. And who's that talking now?
Jessica.
Yeah,
Did you
Jessica,
have
at the beginning I said I read the names of all the people who I didn't get works from.
You replied back.
Oh, let me check. Let me look.
I got a note back from you. Sorry about that.
Okay, let me look for that. Let me stop the share and we'll go into now how do I get to the
I sent it yesterday.
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
How do I do that?
And you sent me a note back.
Yep. Let me go.
Sorry.
No. Let me I just got to navigate where I am and all this stuff.
Well, I said it as I always sent it.
Yes, I know, Joan, and I did get it, and twice I sent it to myself, and then it.
Yeah, I said it twice because I didn't realize the first one had gone through.
Okay, now, how do I get to my email without losing everybody?
Share screen.
Use your phone.
Just shared. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then now, how do I get out of this?
Minimize it?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you minimize the Zoom and then you have to do the email on a separate screen, I think.
You just hit the
Oh,
yellow.
there we go. There we go. There. Okay. I'm making progress there. Okay.
Add a slideshow.
Okay. Now let me just look in here to see if the And these come out alphabetically. So
There's Jessica
do you see it?
at the very top.
Oh,
Just see the name.
okay. Yep. Here we go. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
there we are.
Oh, beautiful.
Bigger.
Very
Hey,
nice.
that was a
Really?
great idea with the plate to put it in
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
like
perspective.
that.
Nice.
Different, huh?
Yeah,
Very pretty.
It's almost
very,
like
very
it's up
creative.
against the wall, you know, and then you have the flowers in front of the plate. It's
Yeah,
really-
no, this is great. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm
No,
sorry.
no worries.
Yeah. No, this is lovely.
It was a challenge.
Yeah.
Wow. Those blue flowers are just beautiful. The
Yeah.
color.
They are.
They look like almost papery, like
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like balloon flower. Yeah, they're like balloon flowers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
anybody figure out what those flowers were?
I don't know what the blue ones were, but the other things I knew.
Blue ones were,
Ah, that
Yeah.
plate.
I gotta look that
A
up.
little
They're,
like
they're,
larkspur, but
they're
Yeah.
strange,
Yeah.
strange flowers.
Now I did have Joan. Joan, I had yours.
Joan Brick Church,
Yeah, where is that one?
right next to me up top.
Oh yeah.
that's,
No, no, that's Joanne.
Oh, I'm sorry.
well, you do have like, hmm,
You sent in your brick church.
I think that one that's Joanne's, I think looks like, no, that's not mine.
That's not yours. Okay.
That's hers, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me get into my email for a second because
I was interested to see what you would say because mine is totally different than any of them.
okay, let me dig in because like I said, I sent it to myself twice. It just never came through.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. Lee, Perham, Kathleen, Josh, no, and then no, and this happened last week. Like at 8:15 last week, Joan, one of your pieces came through to me, and I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just not there. Alignable stuff and whatever. LinkedIn, not bother with that.
Well, you have it or you don't have it.
I don't have it. I had it on. It's in my phone, the way you sent it to me. Then I sent it to my email where I could then manipulate it and put it on the.
What should I do? Anything?
Nothing you can do. I'll put it in the queue for next week when it pops up. It just never came through, and I don't know why.
But should I like send it to your email?
Well, if you can email it to me, that would.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
but
I know. Yeah, because when you send it to me in your as a text, then it seems to take a longer time for me to use it in email. But
Yeah.
it's just the way those things work. I can't. It's nothing you can do different, and nothing I can do different.
I have sent everything I have sent to you the same way as I did today.
Yes, but today and last week, your pieces have been coming in late after the critique, and I don't know why that is.
Oh, I guess I have to say.
Hey, puppy. Sorry.
I thought you found her painting.
No, my puppy is acting up. Sorry.
That's okay. Joan, I'll try to put it up next week when we do the critique, or if I find it tonight later, I'll share it with everyone to look at. But I'm sorry, it just didn't come through.
Yeah, well,
Did you check your spam folder, Ned?
Oh Lord.
What did she say?
She's saying check my spam folder. Okay.
Maybe she's been spammed.
Where do I check?
Yeah.
More spam.
Wow, got a lot of spams.
Well, Joan could check her sent box too. She could check her sent box to make sure it got sent.
Well, I did get it. That's the thing. I mean, I got it on my phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't hear you.
But it's not. No, you're good idea, Sharon. But it's not in the spam folder. So.
Wow.
Oh dear. All right. Well, nothing over works just the way you want it. But all right. Well, I'm going to end the recording of this. Where are we in this whole thing?
You've got too many icons.
I know. Oh, I got to stop sharing. That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
I got to find my way down. Okay, this will be the stop recording, and I will be sending out your assignment for next week, either tomorrow morning or later tonight. So,
give us a hint.
No, I'm not going to try to use words to describe what you got to look at. You'll see it soon enough.
That's good.
Enjoy your glass of wine tonight.
All right. Everybody stay safe.
Already have it.
Bye-bye.